Let's take a look at the chart action for Polkadot. All right, so here's what I'm looking at. We're on the 4-hour time frame right now, and we might be getting close to a breakout. Here's what I'm watching. We have resistance, resistance, resistance. We have support, support, support. Let's draw some trend lines. We have the top trend line right here, and then we have the bottom one right here, in my opinion. So what I'm looking at is a little channel pattern, and it looks like we're testing this trend line right here, and it looks like we're breaking out pretty much. I don't know, it looks like we're breaking out, but I don't know for sure yet. What I'm thinking is if we could break out and get keep this momentum going up to the upside, I'm targeting from the top to the bottom of this channel pattern, maybe from right there to right there. Let's go ahead and grab a trend line and draw from the top to the bottom, and then we could drag this to the breakout. And what I'm looking at is a target of approximately 22.41. The other spots that I'll be looking at if we break out right here is the previous resistances. So we have one right there which lines up with the target, and then we have another one right here which is at, let's see what the number is. We're at 25.40 on this level right there. If we can keep going, the next spots are around 28.36 and so on. But first things first, let's get this target, this resistance. Let's see if we could break through that. The other thing, as you can see on the 4-hour, we have this 180 moving average. This might give us some trouble. Let's go to the daily time frame and see what's happening there. So if we delete everything, you can see that we just broke the 9 moving average right here, or we broke it a few days ago, should I say. We broke out right here. Let's go ahead and zoom in so you can see better. We broke it on this green candle right here, and then we got support on it. We've been kind of going in and out of it for this little area, but right here it does look like we got a nice little bounce, and it does look like this is now on top of it, which is a good signal in my opinion. The next spot that we want to look for to break through is the weekly 9 moving average right here. This one is sitting at around 25.23. So let's see what happens when we get to 25.23. If we break through it, that's going to be another good signal, a very good signal. If we get resistance on it, then this will be a reason possibly why, because the 9 moving average sitting around maybe $25. I don't know. I'm kind of curious what's going to happen right here. I think if we look at these resistances too, we can maybe even target right here and right here if we continue to push up. This one is sitting at around 31.18 and maybe 52.38. The other thing I'm looking at, let's switch over to the daily time frame. We have resistance, resistance. Let's do a downtrend, something like this. And this downtrend actually kind of lines up with that target that I was looking at. So let's set up this real quick, and then we'll jump back into the 4-hour time frame. Let's go to the 4-hour, and then we'll set up that pattern that I was looking at. Maybe something like this. We have this top right here, and then we have a bottom, something like that, until we break to the up or to the down. Then I'm assuming that we're kind of just chilling in this pattern right here, going sideways. And possibly if we break up right now, let's go ahead and drag from the top to the bottom like we did before, and then drag this to the breakout. What I'm thinking is this target is lining up with this trend line, and I think that's what I wanted to say. And it also lines up with this previous resistance. So I'm very curious what's going to happen at this target. Are we going to get rejected and have to come down and test this one again, or maybe even this one? Or are we going to break through it, break through the 180, and then start coming up to hit some of these targets up here? We still haven't really broke through this very cleanly, and the volume's not bad. We had like declining volume, and now we're getting some green candles. This is the 4-hour. Let's go see what the daily looks like. Declining volume, a little bit of green candles. We're not getting a ton of green candles today as opposed to yesterday, but volume, should I say? Ton of green candles. One candle, bigger volume. Today's volume is a little lower than it was yesterday, is what I'm trying to say. And if we go back to the 4-hour, I think the main thing that I'm really watching is this little channel pattern right here. Let's see if we get a breakout to the upside. If we do, then I'll be targeting around 22.24 or maybe even 22.50, something like that. Let me know what you guys think. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. If you're new to trading, check out this video right here. It's a video about when I buy and when I sell. It can actually explain maybe some of the things into more detail that I talked about on this video, basically going over my strategies. If you have any questions, you should check out my Discord. I'll leave a link in the comments. Alright, if you guys like the video, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.